Good morning. Here we are. 25 to 7. English summer. Totally random, completely off the top of my head. Don't know what to say really without sort of dropping myself in a massive amount of rubbish, but here it goes. I think the thing that's pressing me most of all is sort of like the horribleness of life sometimes, and sort of like what have I been doing? I've been internet gambling, and I discovered this sort of like roulette wheel where there's no sort of, it's obviously rigged. By that I mean there's no actual wheel, there's just a little sort of fake wheel, and you come up with your money, and it felt for a while as though I could actually beat it, and I was winning quite a bit, and I got to the point where I'd sort of won probably about, let's say, £160, which I banked and everything. Felt all good about myself and started thinking to myself, oh, it'd be nice if I could make £20 a day, £20 a session, using a sort of £80 sort of bet, and because that's what I was sort of like doing, and I started reckoning it up in my head, I thought I could make about £100 a day easily. All I need to do is just section about 5 minutes of my time with an £80 bankroll, and then easily sort of get 100, and keep doing it about 5 times a day. That's £100 a day. So over the course of a month, it'd be £2,800 and everything. I thought I'd pay my rent out of that, and have some money to spare. Probably even think of signing off Universal Credit and everything. But this is how it gets you, and then I couldn't stop myself doing it though. I couldn't sort of like say, "Oh, I'll have a couple of sessions this morning and then do a bit more this afternoon, 5 minute stints." And but I couldn't stick to it, and I lost it basically. I lost the 160 that I've made, and it felt shocking, like, you know what I mean. And I mean, I'm not quite broke, but had it not been for sort of a bit of a sort of ingenuity factor of me of making sure I didn't go flat out, and just 80 rather than 100, you see. So I did that twice, so I got £40. And at the end of the evening last night, I reckon my accounts up, and I seem to be £50 up, or at least £40 up on what I'd normally get. So I figured that was a good idea. So anyway, that's that. But it's funny. I mean, I look at myself and I think to myself, "You are a fool," I think that you could take, Richard Branson, basically, Virgin, I might as well say. If I could take him for, as if he was a big benefactor. Yes, if you can take it off us, then take it. If you think you can take me for £100 a day, then by all means do it. Why stop at 100? And so on. I lost it, and plus, I've got pretty fingers burntish about it all. Whereas I think, well, I'll be very careful in future, and I could probably afford to do it one more time, but I'm not. I don't think. And be careful with what I've got. But so that's that. I might just leave it at that. Actually, just my confessional for the day. And au revoir. Bye. I don't know what I call this video. Rambling gamblings. Gambling ramblings. Something like that.